I want to talk about Puff Daddy situation. Um, I really feel like a lot of people that's on YouTube is defaming him, and I think a lot of it comes from people hating on people making money. Like, why be mad at people that's getting rich? Um, YouTube and other platforms have created an environment that anybody can get paid without, you know, hyping this stuff up. The R word, the M word. Um, that's a huge thing to put on somebody, especially a black man, unless you got actual proof, it's actual video that's not AI'd or not uh, cut and paste to be this way or that way. Like, a person can spin a lie for so long that people that's easily to believe anything, or because they choose to believe anything, whether it's for, views, whether it's for whatever. At the same time, just like people spinning this narrative about Puffy, not just with, Cassie, but the most heartbreaking is the situation with his twins' mom. Um, like people speaking on that, people throwing Kimura in it, people, reading more into stuff they need to be. And I know a lot of people's not even really thinking, not even really caring because they trying to get this YouTube money. But at the end of the day, them girls lost a mama, and all they really have is their father. I mean, they could probably have other extended family, but like really though, they keep affording them their life that they been living, and not even just them. The one that's by Albie Sure, the son that's by Albie Sure, that's his mom too. You know, um, and the whole situation is messed up. But like, why keep dogging this man like for years? Oh, Puffy did this, he did a lot of this wrong. Y'all not even talking about Clive Davis. Why y'all not speaking on Clive Davis like y'all speaking on P. Diddy? Why y'all not speaking on the hitters behind all of these black men rappers, these women rappers? It's a whole um you know clear situation that's going on behind closed doors. And for you know the same um the same color to be um the one smashing uh P. Diddy name out here, like y'all trying to ruin him like a lot of people did R. Kelly. And and a lot of people, if you ask the person, what did R. Kelly get convicted of? What did he get? Not what somebody said. What did the transcript? What did the court reporter? What did that say? The average person ain't gonna be able to tell you that, because they're going by what they heard, what they seen, this, and that, or whatever. It's like, I mean, not what they seen, what they heard was seen or told. And this is getting ridiculous, because even though you YouTubers is nothing now or trying to be something over somebody's name, you're really making it hard for a lot of people, because if you guys think that laws is not coming down to switch this game up, keep thinking. Because again, it's so many ways to make money on YouTube and all these other channels without making up fallacious gossip, uh, on people, tying it in with stuff just to get views and get your numbers up on YouTube. Like, have we come that damn desperate as a people that you gonna run who y'all want to run into the ground and then lift up whoever y'all want to lift up? Y'all know natural born K's. Y'all brag about supposedly what King Von and a lot of other these dudes do. And, y'all praising that, even though, I thought King Von was a talented, smart, nice looking dude that unfortunately was in whatever situation. But, I don't know it to be fact that he really did do this or do that. But again, it's funny how y'all can praise somebody that allegedly supposed to did all these serial Ks, but here, Puff Daddy, y'all don't have like even a piece of proof that he did anything. And mind you, I don't even care for P Diddy like that. Never have. But you guys is not understanding the ramifications for you to keep doing this. Yes, certain groups is gonna be okay with you guys doing that because the whole thing is to keep certain groups from making this money. And that's just not in the rap game. The rap game is where people are screwing their own self by speaking on what they done or gonna do in words that's gonna live on forever. You know, y'all kind of screwing yourself with that. But at the same time, this ain't just about rap. This ain't just about this is trying to stop people bags of a particular situation. And do you think them people really care whether or not Cassie was R? Do you think that they really care whether or not he has something to do with his twins' mom's situation? No. It's a bag in this for these lawyers. It's a bag in the situation with all of these rappers that is catching these cases. It's a bag for what 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 group of people is getting that bag off of these so-called young people that's done did these K's out here, supposedly, allegedly, whether it's their best friend, they supposed to K'd. All the time in the hood. This is something that goes on every day, all day in the hood. You do not see people caring about this situation. It's only when certain people can make money being their lawyer or you guys help hyping this up. And it doesn't matter to you guys when it's not you. But when your time come that you up here and it takes one person to spin a narrative on you and then everybody feed in and then you in prison or you on your way to prison or your reputation is freaking messed up. And again, this ain't even about P. Diddy. This is about the black men in general. This is what you guys ain't getting it. Even you black men with that's YouTubers is help spinning this narrative and thinking this funny and all this stuff or whatever. It's not just black women is spreading this with their YouTube channels. It's black men too. And the thing about it is, you black men is the most endangered MFing species out here. And y'all help spinning that narrative to make this temporary money. But it's gonna have a long time effect. You know? I mean, you need to ask yourself, you doing this for what? Now, if somebody did that to your uncle, your brother, your cousin, like I said, the worst thing that you can do to any man is to accuse them of effing a male, effing a female. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst thing you could do. A little boy, little girl, that's the worst thing that you can do to any male, no matter what color. But it's really sad when it's your own that's continue with this mess. You guys don't care, about Cassie and all this other stuff or whatever. And, yeah, I know a lot of people say, okay, they're giving their reaction. But again, people don't care to investigate stuff, which they could. People getting jail phone calls, they're getting transcripts of different stuff that they choose to. But to get on the bandwagon and spill that mess that you have no proof of, just after, oh, so and so said this and that on interview. And then you guys are listening to people that maybe been back in the day that was affiliated with these high profile people now. But you're not going to tell me, I haven't, lived long as most people, but how far I done got in life and different places and people I done been around and seen, you're not going to tell me that a person that get it out the mud, you're not going to tell me that it's okay for a person to tear them down based on nothing but gossip. Nothing but gossip. Now, I'm not saying, people like P. Diddy or whoever didn't do this, this, and that. But y'all are praising natural born alleged killers. And it's okay. That's okay. Y'all hyping that up. That's y'all glorifying that. But here, he's not accused of killing nobody. That wasn't what the lawsuit is. And years ago, it could have been a lawsuit brung on him, if it was true with this situation with Tupac or even with Biggie or whatever. But again, that's all hearsay. You guys ain't even connected with Hollywood like that to know this, and that, or whatever. But at the end of the day, again, is this really because you believe wholeheartedly that this man is caught up in this stuff? Or is it just for the fact that you're trying to make money off the situation? Or you jealous because somebody is getting money, and since you didn't put in the effort to go get that bag like he got it out the mud, and not just him, a lot of other people that people is running down, because it's real issues out there. All this energy that y'all putting into this mess, y'all need to be putting that energy into these laws that's about to be put down, that y'all ain't paying attention because y'all are so distracted with this gossip, with this mess, with trying to tear people down, like this is a hood fight that, everybody got to fight to get a piece of the dollar. It's room out here for everybody. That this buffoonery. Now, like I said, I'm not saying certain situations on YouTube where people don't need to be called out for certain things that they're doing. But this made up gossip, this spinning the narrative so it can keep spinning through YouTube, and y'all playing with people's lives. You don't know how close somebody is to the S, U, I. You can fill in the blanks. You don't know how close somebody is. I would hate to think in life that people is so money hungry out here that you would continue with this in order to get money, get views. Because at the end of the day, if y'all didn't see, if y'all didn't understand, and I know a lot of y'all messy people liked Wendy Williams. And at the end of the day, you see what end up happening to her. And it's just like with the one chick, I ain't even gonna say her name because it just really, she really irritates me to purposely, like she, lied on Cardi and purposely did it and said she purposely did it in court. People still, following that mess. Then, here with Kevin, with the situation, whether it's true or not, again, even if people did what they did to get YouTube subscribers or whatever, or to get money or whatever to begin with. Yeah, I know some people come from very frugal beginnings and they feel like, okay, it's better than me robbing, stealing, killing, this, and that. Okay, well, you done reached a certain level now. Um, I would have changed up my tune, if I would, even go there. You know, I mean, just because somebody else is speaking on something, like I said, with something being detrimental as saying a person, a black man, art somebody, SA somebody, you know, that is just damaging, period. To even be accused of something like that. Mostly any other um demographic can do that. And it's not as severe, evidently in society. Uh but it definitely is when it's a black man that does get accused of something like that. And it's sad that when there's so much other topics, so much other dumb stuff people can do on YouTube, but they just keep uh smearing somebody's name just because people will, settle out of court about a lot of things, but it's not the reason all the time that people think it is. The thing of it is, it's just like with the situation with Michael Jackson. A lot of people are like, oh, he settled out of court because y'all broke. Y'all don't know how the system work. But the thing of it is, and what I mean, not saying like broke, like it's I'm just saying you guys are not rich like that. And then not even just rich, you don't even have to be rich to know the law or to even study the law. But at the same time, the mindset, I could have used a better word than broke, but the mindset that you thinking a person automatically guilty, let your ass get in that situation. And it's your life on the line. When you really got something to lose, you think different. You think different when you really got something to lose. I just think that people need to think more clearly what you are enhancing and promoting for your own people. Because if you black and even if you biracial with any black affiliated with you, you also helping the stereotype that when your kid or your son or your nephew or whatever get into a situation, or maybe not even get in a situation, he could just be at the wrong place. I mean, at the right place, but it's the wrong timing for whoever he meets up with that get accused of some bull. A lot of times a person guilty by association, a lot of time shit just happen. Life be lifing. But when it's already with this narrative, because you got some small minded people, and a lot of small minded people is on YouTube. It's you can see, a person can see, 100 people can look and see the same exact thing, and have 100 different opinions about what happened. Times that times the millions of people that seeing the crap. You know what I'm saying? I hate when is YouTubers spin stuff like they got sources. I really honestly, if it was me, I would be doing like Cardi and the rest of them, suing every freaking body. And then other YouTubers try to take up for other YouTubers because they said, oh yeah, well, it's because they trying to come after us all YouTubers, knowing damn well they not trying to come after all you YouTubers. They trying to come after people that's lying on them, purposely lying, spilling malicious gossip that will hurt their brand, hurt their whole image. Who want to be known as a PED? Who wants to be known as a person that SA? Who wants to be known as a R? Who even want that thought process? Who even want that heard? The other family members. Now I get it. If somebody really point blank really did it and it's really, strong evidence that you see, not here, that you see, you done read transcripts, you done seen what that person has said, what that person has said, and this, and that, or whatever. Not you just going on shit out of being malicious. And like I said, I do feel like a lot of people out here is really jealous and mad because people get money. Why hate people getting money? I mean, I'm not rich, but I'm not hating on anybody that's getting money. But if you get money by purposely lying and tearing somebody down, that shit coming back to you. Believe that. I done seen it happen within seconds. I ain't seen nobody in this lifetime, and I ain't lived much as most, but I ain't seen nobody that done tried to F over me. God and let it be, let me see it in this lifetime, because really the best thing, you don't even have to go at nobody. You don't even have to touch them. When God touch them, I done have people lie on me. I done have people do, all type of crazy things. And just because, and what people get distracted about, oh, it's one, it's two, it's three people, four people, five people said that. It can't be a lie. No, I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it with my own eyes where people can all conspire against you to lie. It's sad, but it's true. And people that ain't really been through nothing, they don't know. I've had somebody to tell me, somebody that they had a kid going in and out of prison. And uh they had a couple kids that was going in and out of prison. And I had someone to tell me that was somebody on the news in the neighborhood that I grew up in. It was somebody on the news that was accused of doing something to somebody. Um, and that particular person I was friends with was like, oh yeah, they had to do it, they wouldn't have never arrested him. And I was like, are you serious? You serious? Just because the police arrested them, they guilty? So then that's when I figured out, oh, her kids is really guilty of doing them crimes that they kept going back and forth to prison. But what mama, what person would, who don't know is so many, even the other races, you'll get some people that would admit that it's a lot of black men that's in prison for stuff they didn't do. I mean, they're getting out every day after doing a whole life sentence, 13, 20, 25 years being around killers that they was accused of being a killer. And then, oh, well, somebody run a test and see what they could have ran a test before when testing came out for that person to been out of prison. But, because the system is set up for uh, men of color to go to prison and be repeat offenders and keep getting money off of them. It's a systematic thing that keeps happening. But again, um, you contributing to that, like I said, by, you know, spinning these narratives that you don't even know if it's true or false. And just because, some of these YouTubers try to be slick and paint the picture like a person guilty and then at the end say allegedly. Well, just like a lot of people don't read through, people don't watch the whole video with certain things. But again, if that was your brother, if that was your uncle, if that was your cousin, your boyfriend Tyrone or whatever, you would be okay with that? Hell no, you wouldn't be okay with that. It's sad that this little money on YouTube make people not have a conscience. but in everyday life, they will have an issue with somebody spending that on their people. Comment down below. Let me know what you think.